Hey, hi everybody.
Hi.
How are
Hi.
you all doing?
Hi.
It's great
Hi,
to see you. May as well wave now while we can see
Yes.
everybody. And I am going to take the time to just welcome everyone to the call and just let you know that I'm delighted every week when we have our team trainings to have all the various topics that a lot of you ask for, because these are great references for you to go back and not just review yourself on our YouTube channel. However, for you to use as a teaching tool as you're working with other people that are becoming a part of this endeavor. So tonight's topic is going to be a very tangible topic, not talking about anything other than the tools that are available to you. And if you noticed that the post announcing this training, I put a dashboard because it reminded me of when I got my car. And I looked at the dashboard and I didn't know where to begin. There were so many buttons and lights and bells and whistles. And I mean, I didn't know what I was doing when I got into this car. And I had to go back to the service department and have one of the service technicians literally sit in my car with me for an hour and teach me all the different methods of ways I could drive my car. And so the point of this training is to teach you the dashboard of tools that are available to you. So I'm starting with what our homepage looks like from our corporate office. And for those of you that have yet to visit our homepage, it's unicity.com. And there's different elements of the homepage that you can see here. And we're going to be discussing tonight the back end of it, but I want to show you something. If you go over to this little flag will show you all the different countries that you can be conducting business in. And so I just happened to have been on the phone with somebody who is from Israel, and we don't do business in Israel. But I went on and I looked to see, well, where else are we in the Middle East? And I said, oh, well, we have offices in Jordan and we have offices in Lebanon. And he says, well, I've got family in Jordan. So I said, perfect. Can you use their address? So I want you to realize that you can build a global business, even if it's in some of the countries that you may not see listed here. Think regionally, just think outside the box. You don't know, when people are from different parts of the world, you never know where they're connected to. But going back to the main page, I want to show you that on the top right corner here, you'll see where it says My Unicity. And when you click that down arrow, you're going to see an option, 3 options: shop products. That would be for a brand new person who just landed on the website and they don't know anybody and no one sent them there. They're going to click shop products and they can order product even though nobody sent them there. That person's order goes into a lead generation pool that the company has. And so one of the reasons you want to grow your business and be an aggressive, you'll see Frontline Friday winners, people who are doing a lot of enrolling of clients and coaches and who are very, very active. The company provides leads to those people. They assume, well, gee, this person's working. They're doing a great job. They're working with so many people and enrolling so many people. If there's random people that come into the company and they say, nobody sent me here, I just stumbled on your website or I heard about your product, if they can't provide a name, they go into that lead pool. It's another reason, just a little extra training tip. It's very important that when you're talking to people, you want to make sure that if you're showing somebody a packet of something, you want to have a business card that's stapled to that packet with your name, number, and account number and phone number. Or at the very least, make sure you contact us and we get you your own QR code to go on the back of your product package, because you want to make sure that by accident, somebody doesn't land in the lead pool. What corporate will do is when you find out that maybe a customer of yours landed in that lead pool, we just call the company and they move them over to you. It's not a big deal at all. But I just think it's good for you to be very proactive in saying to somebody, when you want to get the product ordered, let me know so I can make sure that you're getting the correct version of it, and so that I can make sure that it's getting properly credited to you. So I just think that that's an important tip as I'm looking at this option to shop products, which very few people go to. However, we're talking tonight about these two categories called Unicity Office and Resource Library. So what I want to do is I want to pretend that we clicked on Unicity Office. And when you click on Unicity Office, you're going to put in your ID number and you're going to put in your email address. And if you've not yet set up your back office, it's going to give you the option. It's going to say, set up your login or set up your account. And that's when you just simply put in your account ID and you put in create a passcode and you're in. And once you're in, it's going to look like this. It's going to look like a back office dashboard. And your eyes should go all the way to the left. So you should be seeing at the top, dashboard, milestones, business, referral links, orders, news, reports. That's where all the controls are that control your business. Well, you control your business. You just want to click on the right things. And then the graphs that you see in front of you is for the people that are choosing to expand their business, who don't want to be limited to just building a clientele, but they want to develop a team, a network, nationally, internationally. And this is where the company will keep track of all of your business. So this is not relevant at this moment in the conversation. So I just wanted to let you know that you're going to see that. You're going to wonder what it is. This will be relevant when you are beginning to build a team. And at that point, we'll be doing a special private one-on-one training with you on that. But let's go over here to the left to the dashboard and let's click on business. I'm actually not clicking on it. I'm actually just scrolling over it. And you can see the additional menu options that show up. And so the things that you want to become familiar with are referral links, enrollment, Get Fit 21. And so what I want to do is I want to instruct you that when you are enrolling a new client or enrolling a new coach or a new free member, the first place you're going to go here is to referral links. And when you click referral links, what's going to come up is this picture. And what you want to know is to build an international business, 90% of the time, it can be done with the referral links, but there are a handful of countries that have not yet been put on this platform, and they're working in our prior website technology. But you can look here, click on United States, and you can see all these countries that if you're doing business with somebody in any of these countries, you would select the country that you're doing the business in. But for the sake of this conversation, let's just stay in the United States. In fact, let's stay in Florida where it's nice and warm. Select your language, Spanish or English. My Espanol, Piquito. Let's stay in English. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select our brand. And maybe we're going to talk about Get Fit 21. So we're going to go to Get Fit 21. And we're going to look at the referral links for Get Fit 21. We're going to click that. Your option was Unicity referral links or Get Fit 21 referral links. Unicity referral links would be for people that are not going to be Get Fit 21 clients. You guys are going to have a lot of people that are going to say, I don't want to be on Facebook. I don't want to be coached. I don't need your coaching. Just get me the product for my blood sugar. Give me the product to lose weight. Give me the product to lower my cholesterol. You're going to have a lot of clients as you grow your businesses. So they're not going to be Get Fit 21ers. So what you do is, let's go to Unicity. And let's assume that it's that person who says, I don't want to do Get Fit 21. Fine. will get you the product that's of importance to you. Now, you could make the decision, go down to pricing level. You can charge them the full retail price, which is called customer pricing, or you can charge them, oh, I was looking for something. You can charge them the member pricing, which is wholesale, and that would be the same cost that you pay. But don't think, oh, well, why would I do that? I'm not going to make any money doing that. You do. You make some money doing that. You earn a percentage of people's member pricing, but we're not going to get into that now. Yet we can explain it on another call. Or you can charge somebody preferred customer pricing, which is giving that client a 15% discount. So it's important for you to get familiar with the pricing sheet that's available in the back office that I'll be showing you. And let's suppose we want to charge somebody preferred customer pricing and they have high cholesterol and they want the balance. So I've selected preferred customer pricing. I scroll down a little bit. I'm going to look at all the different products. There's the balanced cholesterol support. And whoop, yep, it is a top seller. And this link here that comes up in the box is your link. It's your account. It's not mine. It's not Peggy's. It's not Barbara's. It's not Michelle's. It's yours. So if you're sending this link to somebody, and this is a way to protect your business, so you sending the links, then you know you're guaranteed that somebody is getting their product order and it's being credited to you. You never just want to tell somebody the name of a product and, oh, go to the website. Because what will happen? They could place that order. They might forget your name. They'll go into the lead pool. So you need to be very proactive and you need to be really connected to these referral links. And so you go and you copy the referral link right there, and you could use the long one or the short one. I know some people like to use the long one because they like to see at the end of the link, the unshortened one, they like seeing their ID number in it. They want to know that it's getting connected to them. I'm neurotic, but I really kind of trust the shortened URL. So I just do that one. And I have literally texted that to people, or I will send an email and say, Dear Nancy, it was great to see you on Sunday. I promised you I was going to send you the link to order that balance. This link is going to enable you to save 15%. Just click it, order it, and you're all set. And so the referral links are really great because you can choose the pricing. You can send it directly to them through Messenger, through regular text, through email. It's very versatile. When you're looking to work with somebody in the Get Fit 21 world, so let's say you click Get Fit 21 and you want to go to products. What we want to do is we want to look at Get Fit 21, let's say vanilla. Here's the Get Fit 21, just giving a little image of, the Get Fit 21 and the logo, and that's what's going to come up for them when they place their order. You're going to choose which URL, short or long, and that might be just the vanilla. But because we're very focused on all of our Get Fit 21 clients coming in with the complete Prime Health Pack, we want them to get this package. So you want to scroll down so you see the ultimate pack, whether it's with chocolate, vanilla, or vegan. There's your options. And then that's going to give them this package, and you just copy the link. If they're coming in with anything else, you just scroll through the products and choose whatever it is they're getting. If, let's say, they're also getting Bone Fortify, or they're going to get the Life Fiber, just keep copying and pasting the links, and you can simply add those links in the email to the person. So this way they can get those additional products, or when they go and they place their order, they can continue shopping. As long as you've done a good job in your email to say, when you place your order for your Vanilla Complete, make sure that you go and order Life Fiber, SKU number, and they'll see there's an SKU number when they go into the website. That's the SKU number. And you can tell them and look for the let's see, the Bone Fortified. So you can tell them which additional products continue shopping and then order this product and order this product. So however you choose to do that, which I think it's probably easier to give them one link and then they can continue shopping for additional products. So that's the referral links for products. And what you want to do is also be familiar with member enroll. Now, you will have two different kinds of enrollments here. You will be able to do a member enroll for somebody that is going to just be a free member. And that free member is going to be able to have their own account number. They'll be able to order any product at wholesale. And then they get credit loyalty for being a kind of an influencer, like a loyalty member. And for anyone that they refer as a free member, they're going to get a 10% product credit towards their next purchase. And guess what? They're getting a product credit, but you're getting the income, you're getting the earnings, you're getting the percentage of not just your free members order, but whoever else they ever referred. So you're going to be earning anywhere from 3% to 20% of all your free members and their referrals. So don't shy away from free members, because free members are great to have in your business, because when something is a great price, you just keep ordering it. So just wanted to give you a little heads up on that. Back into the Unicity office here. Now, let's suppose you're in the referral links. You can go there to member enroll, or you can get there in the referral links as well. You can go into Unicity. This is just another way to get there. And you can do, new member enrollment. So that would be new member, free member. Let's say you chose Unicity enrollment. You guys might stumble upon a very enterprising business person. They might not be medical. They can work with us, you know. We're not pharmaceutical where we require a prescription. Always have one eye open for an enterprising entrepreneurial personality. That person may get enrolled in your business as a business member. And so this would be the link that you would send them if you want to enroll somebody as a business builder partner. That's available to you. Now we go back into business again, and I want you to look at down here, Get Fit 21. This will be when you have people who are getting started into the next group. So let's suppose you have clients that are going to enroll in the next Get Fit 21 group starting February 4th, just picking a date out of the clear sky. And you want them to get the daily email that shows them the lesson for the day. It provides them an audio version of the lesson. You want to type in all this information. You want to put in the start date. And that will now, when you hit submit, that triggers the corporate office to automatically begin to send the emails to your clients for you. So whether you've got somebody in a Facebook group that you're coaching with a bunch of other coaches that you're co-coaching with, or maybe you're coaching somebody one-on-one, you can go into the back office, go to that referral link of Get Fit 21, sign your person's name in here, and you could be saying to your one-on-one client, hey, I'll be coaching you personally, just you and me one-on-one. You'll be using the products, and each day you're going to get an email that's going to be a lesson, and it's going to be an audio lesson, a written lesson and audio lesson. Now, I want to give you guys a little heads up. This, like all technology, can be glitchy. So there is a little glitchiness to this, and I'm going to tell you the glitchiness so you can kind of give a heads up to a client. The glitchiness will be resolved, most likely knowing technology. It'll come back and then it'll get resolved again. We work around it, that's all. What happens sometimes when you put the person's start date in this section here? Let's suppose a Get Fit 21 program starts on Monday, January 18th, because Get Fit groups always start on Mondays. Well, we know that on Saturdays, they always have the prep days. That's preparing for the group, where your head needs to be, what you have to be ready for it. And then Sunday on the 17th, usually that night before go time is Monday, the 17th in the evening, there's usually a Zoom that takes place with all of the coaches and the clients and everybody getting acquainted. Well, the start date that you want to put in might be, just because of this glitchy scenario, is maybe a day before the prep day on Saturday, maybe put it in on Friday the 15th. Why I'm saying that is because instead of prep day 1 coming on Saturday the 16th, all of a sudden they're going to get 3 to 5 emails: prep day 1, prep day 2, audio, day 1 protein. There's a system scenario that happens sometime. So, and I'm telling you this so you can say to a client, I'm going to be setting you up for automated education. And I like to say automated education, write that phrase down. Automated education, where you're going to be receiving an email that's going to highlight the lesson of the day. You'll get an audio that'll highlight the lesson of the day. And that's in addition to what I'll be coaching you about. However, in the first few days, you may be getting a few all at once. Just take your time, review it, but make sure you read them all. I'm giving you that tip because most people are like me. If I see 3 things come at me at once, I'm like, ugh, I have no patience to read this. But if you give people a heads up and you let them know in advance, there's a little glitch in the system, and you may notice that you get 3 or 4 emails all of a sudden from Get Fit 21. Just don't fret. Take your time, read them all. Listen to the audio lesson. It's 5 minutes or less. The more you tell people in advance what to be prepared for, the more cooperative, compliant they're going to be. So just wanted to show you where you go to enroll your people in the email program for Get Fit 21. Now I want to just make sure I've covered everything I want to in here that concerns you where you are now. And I'm going to show you where you would go if you're going to now want to learn where the library is. You have to literally log out of the program to get to the library. So if you see this button at the bottom, this is logging out when you press that circle, and then you're able to get to the library. But I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to go into the drop-down menu from the home page, and I'm going to click on Resource Library. And what will come up is your ID number and your passcode. And if you haven't created your login, remember I said before, this is where you set it up. So we're going to go to the library and log in. And this is where you're going to retrieve the lessons for the one-on-one coaching. You'll be able to download all the lessons and save them. I recommend that you save them in a folder. Be organized about your business. And these are the lessons that I was just talking about that the company will automatically be emailing to people. So while that's loading, which takes a while because I'm in the Zoom platform, but it will eventually by the morning open up, I want you to know that it's important to get familiar with everything that's in the library, because there's the price sheets, there's product profiles, there's high resolution images, everything you need to know. Oh my God, it actually opened up in 3 minutes. Here we go. So now we're in the library, and you can see all of these different titles here. And my advice to you is, you're business women, and you need to know your company, and you really should be familiar with as much as possible. I'll bet a lot of you don't know that the company takes you on these reward trips, all expenses paid. Check it out. I'll bet you don't realize how many categories of products we have to help people with. Download the catalog. Download the compensation plan. Open it up and then go take 2 Tylenol and then call me in the morning, because the compensation plan booklet will make your head hurt when you're brand new. There's so many different cool ways that we can make money. You're going to look at it, and if you're like me, I'm horrible in math, and there's nothing I hate more than percentages. I just did the work, and when the check came, I was like, whoa, what did I do to get that? And then you go and you look at the compensation plan and say, oh, that's what that bonus is. But I think it's important for those of you that are really enterprising, get the compensation plan, open it up, look at the bonuses and see, what do I need to do to get that $150 a month bonus or that $500 a month bonus? And then when you look at it and you say, oh my God, I don't even know, what is that? That's when you send a text to whoever it is that you're working the closest with and say, all right, we need to get on a call. You need to explain this to me. And we will. The reason I like to do things one-on-one with some of these different elements of the business is because all of this isn't important to everybody. You all have different goals, but I want you to know it's here, because what if you're somebody with a baby goal? That's okay to have a baby goal, but what if you meet somebody that's got a big goal? You need to know this stuff exists, or you're never going to be able to give that big thinker the content. So it might not be of interest to you, but I want you to think differently. This is a business about people who are windows and doors to other people. You could meet someone who is a dud. I mean, completely simple, doesn't really know anything, doesn't do anything, but their brother might be the most enterprising national sales manager for a medical device company. I mean, I've had that happen to me. I have actually enrolled people who came to my attention through somebody that I knew that was really literally no one I think I would have put my energy into. But that stuff happens in this business. So you need to be prepared, knowing where the tools are and where to find them. So if you're going to know that you're going to come across an enterprising person, you better like go back into this library and say, oh my God, I got to like download that compensation plan and just have a glance at it, or have someone just explain one part of it to me. Product catalog, same thing. Policies and procedures. If corporate never gets this recording, it's okay for me to say, I never followed them anyway. That's terrible. I can't believe I just said that, and this is recorded. But we have policies and procedures. The great thing about our company is, you know, they're lenient. They've got one thing in mind. They don't want you to make false claims. Don't go out there and say the balance is going to grow hair on your head. Stay within the guidelines. And if you want to do certain things marketing wise, just come to one of us and say, hey guys, what do you think of this idea? Come to us before you go to corporate, just because it's a good idea to hear if it's something that we think is worthy of your time, and if it falls within the confines of policies and procedures. Because if you call corporate and ask them about a marketing idea, and is this within policies and procedures, you're going to get a customer service person that is clueless when it comes to that topic. And they'll say, oh no, I'm sorry, you're just not allowed to do that. So my advice is, come to us first, we'll tell you. But, you know, feel free. I'm with the company 27 years. It's the only booklet I haven't downloaded yet was Policies and Procedures. Welcome to Unicity. It's a lovely book to read. It'll give you some history. And then go into all the prior documents. Let's see what documents are available. Well, here's price sheets. Yep. Everybody needs to go into documents and download the US wholesale price list. That's the one you want to download, because that's the one that's going to show you all the different pricing. It's going to show you the retail price. It's going to show you the wholesale price. It's going to show you the preferred customer price. And then it's going to show you the PV, which is the amount of points that product is worth. And it's the amount of points that we get paid on. So That's more compensation stuff you need to learn about that we'll teach you. So this would be the one you want to get, the wholesale price list, because it's got everything on it. All of this stuff, just, these are sample cards that you can download and get printed yourself. Go into the documents. If you want to make some creative things for your, posts, there's some cool images here. Dieting failures, not me. Just like there's some marketing tools in here that the company's made up if you want to use. Here's the product images, logos. If you want high resolution versions of things, this is where you find all of that. So you see, they're trying to give you all the tools you can to be as independent as you want to be. And so, if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, or you're doing a podcast, or you're doing, a live, and you're, wanting to hold up a packet of something or pictures, this is where you get it all. So going into images, there's videos. The videos are great. I mean, oh my God, there's a video of me. That will be very entertaining. There's videos of super phenomenal people here. Every one of the people in here that are having something to say have something to say. You'll learn a little something from every one of these people. I encourage you to watch every one of the videos. It's Netflix or Unicity videos. Is Netflix paying you? No. I'd focus on these videos for now. So go into the videos. Profiles. In the profiles section, you can download, if I don't want to click the download button to show you, but obviously the product profile will come up. And it's important for you to be able to have access to these. And we've recreated a lot of the product profiles on our team. So for our core products, Balance, Matcha Complete, Cleanse, the Vegan Complete, we've updated those to be our style for our team, with a level of sophistication that's also a little more medically driven, because we work with so many doctors. So if you look at these profiles, they're good, but we've got other ones that we've created that are, I think, stronger. These are different programs that the company offers. Not everybody that works with our company is married to Get Fit 21. I mean, there are some people that are building a business, and they're building this business called Activate. It's just a system that you're gonna find as you do your research back here. And it's another system that follows a very strong keto direction with super high fat products and healthy fats. And so that's just something that, other providers are working with. That program doesn't mean that they don't do Get Fit 21. They've just added this to their platter of offerings. And you're going to be hearing very soon, and some of you may even receive a call from somebody at corporate, and I hope you do, hearing about a program called Feel Great. They're launching the program probably in the next officially 60 days or so, but it's a very exciting program, because it's going to be a program that's going to be for the person who doesn't want to get involved in coaching. They love the products, they love the Balance, they love the Unimate. They're going to build a business that's a Feel Great business. It's going to be more product driven and less curriculum driven. You may know people that want to do something like that. So be open-minded to the multiple directions that you can build your business. I love Get Fit 21 because I believe in educating people as much as possible. And I think that's what people find attractive about our company, is that we do provide that curriculum. But guess what, guys? That curriculum isn't for everybody. And so you need to be be ready to pivot to whoever it is you're talking to. Oh, you're not interested in Get Fit 21? We actually have this program. It's Feel Great. And so you need to be familiar with all the things that are tools in your tool chest. But because we're talking Get Fit 21, you would go here to the Get Fit 21 tab. And this is the 21 days of lessons, where if you're going to coach somebody for 21 days, You can download the lesson, and everything, if you notice, usually says the science behind protein and weight loss, the science behind burning fat and losing weight, the science why meal planning and portion control can help you. All of these documents are being automatically emailed to your clients every day, unless you don't enter them in that section of the website that I showed you. You may want to pick and choose what you want them to get. You may not want them to get day 4's lesson. So you would download the ones that you want. I would download them all and then send them the ones that you want and do it manually. But when you look at them all, they all make sense. We want to educate people. So this would be where you go to download and create your folder of all the lessons in English and in Spanish. And so I would encourage you, and this is where all of the guidebooks are on the body weight exercise and exercise ideas, 102 exercise ideas. This is a really cool book. I think you should all download this if you're new in our business. This is so fantastic, power hour training. If you're not somebody that's really good with your time management, guilty, this is the coolest book. It just really keeps you focused, where you will get so many things done in your power hour, and you could do an hour a day in 15-minute blocks. I encourage you to download that. I thought when that was introduced, I thought it was brilliant. And then I think these 2 worksheets will go with it. So this is where you go to find your Get the 21. Then you've got your social images underneath. And maybe you want to do a private little group for somebody, or just maybe you've got 2 or 3 women and you're, wanting to do your own thing and embellish the program. You can use these images. They're all right here. And it can say day 1, day 2, day 3. All the images are here for you to download, to do a whole group, or to just do a few people. Everything you need to do for Get the 21 is right here. So I wanted you to see that, and then you can see it's also in Spanish as well. So the library is something I encourage you to get super familiar with. The Backoffice, get familiar with. It's important that you guys, you want to own your business. You want to think like a business owner. And when somebody buys a franchise comes with a franchise manual. And every franchise does the same thing. McDonald's has the same way that they, make French fries and burgers and shakes and so on and so forth. In Get Fit 21, we pretty much do the same thing. We might switch up the language and personality a little bit, because that's what's beautiful about the opportunity is you can bring yourself into this, and you can, Josieize it or Pafoodieize it or Debbieeize it. But the basic content, the framework is there. And so I think it's important for you to be familiar with everything, own your business, think like a business owner, and study what you need to know. Give you an example. I did a training last night or was it this morning? Every day runs into each other. Pafoodie, when did we talk? Oops, I just made her look up. It was today. And we talked about her next steps. And I said to her, what's your biggest insecurity, like that would hold you back from talking to people? And she said, I don't know, just not knowing enough, not knowing what I'm talking about. And I said, okay, so here's the mindset you need to be in. Let's look at it like this. Let's suppose you were in school and you have a test next Friday. What would you be doing prior to that test to get the best mark? She says, well, studying. I said, okay, so next week you have a test on balance. You need to study that product upside down, inside out, right, left, and center. And then we're going to talk next week. And we're not going to talk where you're going to pitch me on it. You're not going to talk on approaching me. We're just going to have a FaceTime, and I'm going to say, hey, Bafudi, so tell me about that product balance. And it's going to roll off her tongue. She is going to know it upside down, inside out, because all week she is studying that product, because balance is the cornerstone of this company. So it's not that she's going to ever walk up to somebody and say, hey, let me tell you about balance and the fact that it lowers cholesterol and lowers blood sugar and stabilizes hemoglobin A1C and all that. She's not going to be doing all that. She just needs to know it, because if she knows it, she's going to come across that much more confidently, just in case she's asked. And so every week for the next 5 weeks, she's going to be studying a new product. So this week it's going to be Balance. The next week it's going to be Matcha. The next week it's going to be Complete. The next week it's going to be Probiotic Plus. The next week it's going to be Cleanse. Being an expert in your business, that's being a business owner. You guys are not in here for a hobby. You're in here to learn a business. Your business is product driven. It's consumer driven. You need to know your products. So those are our core products. Your business is technology driven. People are going to want to know, well, how do I get it? I need to send you a link. Well, where do I get the link? I got to go in the back office. You need to know your back office. So take the time every day that you have the time and write it in your book or whatever it is that you use to keep track of your schedule, and allocate 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever your schedule of that day allows. But do not go to sleep without doing some study in your back office and seeing what's there, watching a couple of the videos. Do not go to sleep unless you've done some studying on a product, because you need to be expert business owners to excel in this endeavor. Because one day, somebody's going to come along who's going to be an off-the-chain contact. And it could be at any time, and you want to be ready. So some of you may be of the mentality, well, get off to a slow start and, be kind of, I can't dare say Southern California about it because there are Southern Californians on this call. But Southern Californians are like us Floridians. We're like so laid back, just like to hang out at the beach and chill. But you just need to realize that the sooner you become an expert at your company, the more confident you're going to feel sooner to be ready for that person who's going to cross your path. You don't want someone to cross your path and you go humana, 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 humana. So pick what you want to study first. It's up to you, but study it all so you know it all. Because Barbara knows there's only one saying that I know. It's the only one I ever remember, because I hate philosophical quotes, but it's my favorite one. You can't teach what you don't know, and you can't come back from where you ain't been. That's Mark Twain. And he is the only quote person that I ever quote, because it's just so true. So I hope you guys learned where to go, what to study, what to do, what to be thinking of. Create a schedule for yourself and just make it happen. No excuses. No excuses. This is going to be an amazing year, and you all deserve to benefit from it. So on that note, I am going to hit off the recording, and if you would like, I can open it up for questions.